What an embarrassment. What an absolute embarrassment. Last night was further proof as to why people don't watch pretend basketball. Last night was further proof as to why people do not respect the W.
Angel Reese experienced more than just a bad performance. This was a total meltdown. She couldn't score a single basket, blew easy opportunities right at the rim, gave the ball away repeatedly. And most shocking of all, her fellow player Kamilla Cardoso seemed ready to quit the team before the first half ended. When a teammate's physical reactions say more than any coach's words, you know the situation is serious. Cardoso was actually moving away as if saying, "This isn't my problem." Here's the truth. This wasn't an isolated incident. Reese plays as though she thinks the professional league is some social media broadcast. Lots of chatter, nothing to show for it. She walks in before games acting like she's on a runway, then can't make basic shots when play begins. People are criticizing her harshly. Other players are avoiding her. The Chicago team is falling apart quickly. Stick around as we explain how this squad transformed from hopeful to catastrophic in only 2 matches. The statistics reveal everything because facts are undeniable. Reese went 0 for 8 shooting. Absolutely no successful attempts. She collected 12 boards, grabbing 8 missed shots offensively, yet only scored 2 points total. Those rebounds are misleading though. Many happened because Kamilla Cardoso completely exposes Reese. She was recovering her own failed attempts at the basket. Observers didn't see determination, they witnessed confusion. Kamilla Cardoso noticed this clearly. Here's what really matters. Whenever Reese held the basketball, Cardoso obviously moved further away. She purposely distanced herself from her fellow player. This isn't accidental. This is team chemistry crumbling before everyone's eyes. Ever seen someone treat the ball like it's dangerous? That's precisely what occurred. Cardoso, standing 6 feet 7 inches and designed to control inside scoring areas, rarely received passes. Whenever she positioned herself well against defenders, Reese would drive unsuccessfully, miss shots, or lose possession. No passes to the post, no awareness whatsoever, pure disorder. The non-verbal communication revealed more than final scores possibly could. During their defeat against Liberty, Cardoso remained on the sideline, clearly distanced from everyone, pulling back each time Reese failed another attempt. This was obvious. Her shoulders sagged. Her stance displayed pure annoyance. She appeared mentally prepared to leave mid-competition at certain moments. What makes this situation wilder is that Cardoso genuinely believed in this opportunity.
Angel Reese last night against the New York Liberty, one of the worst games she's played as a professional, takes that out on the referees. Kamilla Cardoso visibly upset, and all of this
Tyler Marsh convinced her about this venture. She accepted the strategy. She believed the future plan. However, she now appears to doubt every commitment made to her. Truthfully, who could blame her? Kamilla joined this competition. Fans erupt over on-court humiliation pursuing titles, not to disappear behind Angel Reese's publicity. She didn't arrive to watch missed attempts at scoring. She didn't agree to become irrelevant. She came here to win battles. The critical question becomes, has Chicago's team already reached an irreversible situation?
Cardoso, a player for the Chicago Sky, and she's just answered a question that will have the entire Chicago Sky team or fan base turn.
Want to discuss hitting absolute bottom? After their opening 2 contests, the Sky have been defeated by 60 total points. No professional women's team has ever started a year this poorly. This transcends mere difficulties. This represents historical embarrassment. The most troubling aspect is that Angel Reese holds the league's worst performance rating. More concerning still, 9 among the 14 poorest performance ratings throughout the entire competition belong to Chicago Sky members. This isn't temporary underperformance, this represents organizational failure.
The Chicago Sky are already imploding from within. Fans are turning on the team. Kamilla Cardoso.
This extends beyond just Angel Reese's problems. It reflects total team dysfunction. But understand clearly, she sits directly in the middle of everything. Fans are beginning to pose the difficult question: should Chicago part ways with Angel Reese before matters deteriorate further? Reese has transformed into a publicity attraction, the self-described antagonist, the comeback specialist, the catwalk participant playing power forward. Currently though, let's face facts, it's purely appearance without substance. Across 2 contests, she's connecting on merely 5 of 22 attempts. That calculates to 22.7%. For someone who works almost entirely near the basket, these statistics are remarkably terrible. From under 5 feet distance, she succeeded on only 4 of 17 tries. Chicago Sky locker room turns toxic, barely reaching 23.5%. She's failing on 3 of every 4 close-range shots. At the elite professional standard, this performance is intolerable. These aren't difficult jump shots or desperate three-pointers. These represent uncontested layups, simple follow-up opportunities, point-blank chances, and she's missing them constantly. Online communities have already created jokes about it. People legitimately wonder whether she practices these fundamentals during training. Then consider the giveaways. 10 turnovers across just 2 games, leading the entire league. She's not distributing effectively, not converting chances, not generating scoring opportunities. She's giving possession away like distributing party favors. Throughout all this chaos,
Jogadora mai promissora da Liga tirando você, which means the most promising player in the league, apart from you. And that is obviously what she was asked. This is what she said to that. This is what she answered to that question.
What's Kamilla Cardoso's reaction? She withdraws. Not only during gameplay, but emotionally. You observe it happening live. Every failed shot, every careless giveaway from Reese and Cardoso disconnects slightly more. Imagine yourself in her position briefly. As Kamilla, what thoughts run through your mind currently? This must feel like false advertising. A promising future she trusted that's rapidly becoming a disaster. Now shift attention to Indiana because the contrast is dramatic. Caitlin Clark and the Fever just avenged their loss to Atlanta. They absorbed defeat, regrouped, and returned tougher. They demonstrated unified basketball. They relied on one another. They delivered results. Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull provided immediate impact from reserves. Aaliyah Boston dominated interior play. Clark directed everything, creating opportunities for others, taking charge, and performing under pressure. That represents genuine connection. Meanwhile in Chicago, Reese launches failures, and the sideline appears trapped in terror. The Fever aren't merely accumulating victories. They're establishing team culture. The Sky are accumulating justifications.
Of Angel Reese failing to control her emotions. We saw it against the Indiana Fever. Yes, she got hard fouled.
The core issue isn't simply that Reese is underperforming. It's that she's pulling the whole squad down alongside her. When she participates, the rhythm disappears, ball movement stops, and players mentally analysts torch Reese with savage breakdown disengage. Even her physical expressions communicate volumes. She's grinning, striking poses, applauding as though she's performing an entertainment while missing basic shots rather than scoring 30 points. Now contrast that with Cardoso. She hustles constantly. She defends properly. When the team fails, you notice it affects her deeply. It genuinely pains her. One athlete focuses on victory. The other seems focused on internet attention. When critical moments arrive and tension fills the locker room, who earns your confidence?
This Angel Reese crash out over a loose ball foul call. What are we doing here? We are 2 games in, and we already have 2 separate games of Angel Reese failing to control her emotions.
Yet again, Reese recorded one of the floor's poorest performance ratings, extending her streak to 3 consecutive games of bottom-level production. By intermission, the Sky appeared shell-shocked. No passion, no intensity, no competitive fire. This wasn't simply flawed execution. This represented absent determination. Reese seemed to quit mentally early.